Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. We are back in New York after a whirlwind few days in London for King Charles's coronation. Of course, it all culminated last night with that blowout concert where Katy brought the house down. But even the stars on stage couldn't outshine some of those little royals in the audience who definitely knew all the words to Katy's songs.
Katy Perry's biggest fan is a little princess. Princess Charlotte sang along as the California girl belted out her hits against a stunning backdrop, England's Windsor Castle. Lionel Richie and Katy took time out from their roles as judges on American Idol to take part, but they made a cameo on last night's show with some special guests.
How long you'll be using this room for?
We have to give the room up right away.
The concert was the crowning moment of a weekend of coronation celebrations. Saturday's ceremony was a spectacle to behold, despite the rain, as the King's golden carriage made its way from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey. The heavens opened. Look at all those umbrellas.
And now the bells are tolling because King Charles III has arrived at Westminster Abbey.
Deborah reported on the action from a rooftop overlooking the Abbey and got soaked. Our crew had to use garbage bags to protect all our gear and Deborah's hat. There was Prince Harry arriving alone. He chatted with his cousins as he made his way in and then made the solitary walk down the aisle. He was seated in the third row, and get this, his face was blocked for most of the service by the large red feather jutting out of his aunt, Princess Anne's hat. What's not known is whether that was a deliberate slight or just one of those things. Harry was photographed glancing at his brother William. Our Allison Hall spoke to Sunday Times royal editor Roya Nika.
What do we know about the interactions between Harry and William, and if there were any at all? Did they meet during Harry's quick trip here?
No, and I know that the brothers haven't spoken for a very long time, and there was no interaction between them while Harry was here.
All eyes were on the littlest royals who stole the show. 9-year-old Prince George was as poised as you'd expect from a future king, helping carry his grandpa's coronation robe that he will one day wear himself. Princess Charlotte was the kind-hearted big sister holding little Louis's hand. The mischievous 5-year-old was well-behaved, but seemed a little bored. The bells of London tolled as King Charles and his queen climbed into their coach for the ride back to the palace. 72-year-old Prince Anne mounted a horse, that red feather still upon her head. She was the designated official bodyguard, one headline describing her as a badass. As the procession pulled away, guess who was left behind?
Take a look. There at the entrance of Westminster Abbey is Prince Harry. This may be a sign of the rift that continues between Harry and the rest of his family.
Harry was driven straight to the airport. He was apparently in such a hurry to make his flight, he was still wearing his morning coat at the terminal. As Harry's commercial plane was taking off, the king and queen appeared on the balcony at Buckingham Palace. The massive crowd erupted in cheers. Check out Prince Louis's reaction to all the hubbub.
This kid and his faces.
Harry arrived back in Los Angeles just in time for his son Archie's 4th birthday. Meghan was seen Sunday hiking with friends near their home in Montecito. What a weekend. First a coronation, then a concert for the ages.
It's estimated the coronation came with a price tag of about $125 million.